Hello everyone. Today we're going to be checking out the Singularity, the new mode just released in the update. We have play the adventure with a new set of rules, the same unlocks, and 10 new madness levels. Heroes can only have one copy of any playable card, and they start with a new deck. Upgrade reward cards will be more common, but ultra upgrades are limited and divinations are disabled. Also, town upgrades and chest rewards between games don't exist. So in other words, like you're playing on a higher madness level anyway. The first way that we're going to start is on the basic difficulty. But today we're just going to do a nice easy run. I'm going to pick out my team and then we'll get started. Alright, catching back up with it. I've decided I'm going to do a all healers team. So we're going to try out the new character Bernard and we'll show off Sigrun a little bit later. But in Singularity we only get a one of each card type, right? And these are our starting decks now. So they changed up every hero's starting deck to have one of each card, and of course we're not going to be able to have too much more than that later. I believe there's like no divinations or anything like that as well, so it's going to be harder to like kind of high roll. We do get Vile Gas starting with Maluka, so we're going to be going with like Poison with Maluka and Bernard. I'm just showing off all the Singularity decks as we go through this. But my main plan is everybody kind of does damage, everybody heals. We are going to be all in on like the tanky perks because we're not going to go before any enemies. That's not a thing I really imagine happening. Reginald is great, he always self-scales, he can deal a lot of damage through just attacking. Maluka can kind of do the same thing. My goal is to like kind of have all these characters do their attack path. And then we're going to be going, I believe, one of these routes. We're going to be going one of those routes for sure. But yeah, taking a look at Bernard, since he's a new character, we got the skill to show X cards from your class pool. And that you get to just play those. It's kind of interesting. The cost reduced by 1 for the one that you pick, and it vanishes. It looks like we're not going to get the upgraded versions of these, where like it has a permanent 1 cost reduced, or it stays in the deck. It's just kind of interesting. Starting with Scavenger's nice. Starting with Setup's pretty good. He's got a lot of ways to poison. Might actually just go down the poison route. Maybe, yeah, we'll try the damaging route for all healers and see how well it does. Though for the perks, I did spec into healing for Bernard in case we need to go that route. All healers have all the health and all the resistance upgrades. I think we're just going to need it. Speaking of which, I just noticed that we don't have full energy here. That's probably a whoops. That's like a don't worry about it. All fixed. We're all good. But yeah, we got maxed out poison here. I thought it'd be interesting if we had poison on enemies. Also reduces shadow resistance. All our healers are also taking reinforced since we're gonna have to take some hits. The idea is we're gonna be able to heal back up afterwards. I did this on Madness 16. I think I can do this on Madness 0 on this new mode. I don't know. We'll discover it together.
It all started on the princess's 6th.
So I think it's just like standard adventure mode, and then you have these modifiers. Oh, we have no gold. Okay, that's interesting. Well, time to see what we can do. Not a lot. Are things cheaper now? I think things might be a little bit cheaper. I think things are different. We can buy a pet. I think Betty's still pretty good to buy. Yeah, we could just try it out. Free. It's all free to grab? Whoa. Did they say that? They might have said that. Anyways, that's gonna take some time and consideration for me. I'm gonna have to think about this for a little bit. I'll just cut back to this once we've figured everything out. Remaining use is 1. Well, we only get 1 upgrade. Yeah, I do remember them saying that, and then we can remove for free still. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll cut back once we figured out what we're doing. Alright, we're back. I might be thinking like too much like I'm on Madness 16, but this doesn't look too good right now. We can only get 1 upgrade per character. We don't start with any golden shards, so we're kind of limited on all of that. We have Dispel Magic. These are going to be the decks for all the characters. I'm just going to go through them briefly here. Not going to explain too much of them because I didn't have too much of a choice. It's Singularity. We only choose 1 card. So everybody's going to have a delay response. I made sure of that. Everybody's going to have a clarity. Those should be useful no matter what. Fortune telling on Nezclect. He's going to be our main support. We're going to be hoping to up Reginald. I also gave everybody a benediction, even Maluka, who doesn't have an extra bless charge. We have extra wet charges and stuff. I redid the perks slightly, so Maluka has less health. We do actually get the upgraded version of all our starting cards, which is neat. It just doesn't show that in the Singularity box when you're first seeing it. So yeah, that's all good. We're going to be having these nice upgraded cards. Now, I don't think a non-upgraded deck like this is going to be super good, but hopefully the enemies that we're facing aren't going to be super terrible either. Nothing much I really want to buy in the shop for what we have. I think we're safe to just go. I did buy a Betty. Otherwise, it's just starting items for everybody else. And yeah, I think maybe I should have Bernard in front. Like, he could be a little bit tanky, but he's not actually the tankiest of turtles, surprisingly. Okay, we don't have a shop out here either, so that's kind of interesting. But looks like, yeah, all the fights are just the predetermined fights. They're all fairly simple. Let's see what we can do. I believe in this team. I mean, we're rank 50, right? Like, town upgrades aren't a thing, apparently, in this mode, which is quite interesting. But we'll see what else we can get done. Okay, so first off is Maluka. She is the fastest of our heroes. Okay, enemies aren't super fast. That's good to see. Maybe I won't need too much then. If we're going to Holy Storm, might as well actually keep all the zero cost cards. We actually do get a lot of starting energy thanks to... Oh, I get to choose here. Okay, this is pretty sweet. I needed to recalibrate here. It's been a while since I've been on like a Madness level 0 with super high rank characters. You know, I'm starting to think I probably don't have to think too hard about this run. So we're just gonna go through this nice and easy. I might not show every fight on the run. I'll show the first few fights for sure though, just to take you through it with me. And this is a new series, so yeah, let me know if there's anything you think I should do differently. I am still figuring it out, like how I kind of want to do this. Looks like the fight's done. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Okay, ooh, whoa, Singularity. Oh, we can only have one Clarity. So if I take this one, what happens? Does it replace the one in my deck? Okay, tells me. Cool, your copy of Clarity will be overwritten with this card. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Happy it tells me that. And I don't think I'm going to be taking much else here. Looks like we're going to be in great shape for these first few fights. I mean, should be, right? Let's just go the standard path. I don't think I have to worry about too much here. I guess everybody can heal up afterwards. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this run. These fights are going to be nice and easy. Again, not sure if I'll be showing every fight. Wow, that hurts a lot. Maybe I won't do that then. Oh, we have so much energy. Look at this. Look at this. It's all over. Turns out 50 perk points is enough to deal with all my problems. Do we want just the upgraded healing rain? Actually, what's weird is like, we kind of want the wet charges, but we do want to take this for later, so we can change it to the other version. At least I hope that we're able to do that in town. Oh gosh, I don't really know. Well, we'll find out. Looks like all these fights are going to be super, super fast. It's so nice. Alright, one failure. Oh yeah, the event rolls are easier too. That's pretty cool. So yeah, pig fight should be easy. I'm probably just going to cut straight ahead to where we get the pig thrown in the well, and then we're going to cut to Belfior. I lied. We're actually going to cut in right here because we have ourselves our first corruptor. Well, I guess this is our second corruptor, but our first one that is of significant consequence. Let's take the... Let's see how well we can do. I mean, we are demolishing these fights. Sad is one of the harder corruptors, especially on a very slow team. But, I mean... I don't think it's going to be that bad. Like, they can barely touch us as it stands. Did pick up some upgraded healing rains, even though it's not going to be what we want long term. It is totally fine to have this right now. Which I might have said earlier in the video. Again, I'm not sure what parts I'm cutting and keeping just yet. bear with me on this new adventure we find ourselves on. Yeah. Okay, yeah, as you can see, we have no struggles whatsoever in any of these fights. I'd be very surprised if we didn't, like, even just win right here. Let's do Dawn's Light. Who's the most health? You have the most health. Okay, can we do a Holy Smite? Oh, we can. Yeah, I picked up an upgraded Holy Smite. Who's surviving? Everybody? Everybody's surviving. Well, that's not great. At the very least, we can make it so, like, you don't survive. That's pretty good. Alright. Oh, we're not gonna get an excellent? Wow, I didn't realize that this fight went back to being slightly harder. Should emphasize the slightly, though. It's really not too bad. Having 6 starting energy, of course, is very, very nice. I don't know why I made that hard on myself. Okay. I mean, she's like toast to the darkness. The darkness will take her. Yeah, I suppose I could just win, right? Okay. That should do it. And that should do it. Easy fight. Only great though, but we did get ourselves an extra 1,000 golden shards. Hopefully that'll be helpful. I'll take an upgraded scavenge, yes. And yeah, okay. So these fights, no problem. We'll cut back to, well, I guess I'll grab the pig upgrade. Yeah, Dark Miasma, so good. Okay, I'll see you at the boss fight. We're gonna have to get there first. Alright, here we are at Belfior. Last fight was super easy. Definitely just a bit of a pushover. Got some good card upgrades for some of our stuff. That'll maybe show up throughout the fight. Wait, do you hurt yourself? Has he always had that? Or, I guess like on the higher difficulties, he just actually gets a really good card. The defective summon stops meaning anything. I kind of forgot that was the case. That's awesome. Okay. If that's been the case the whole time. Probably not gonna win turn 1. I mean, it seems really not like built for that. 300 HP is quite a bit more HP than we've had to chunk through so far. So I expect at least a round 3 victory, if not sooner. So let's see how this goes. Just applying poison, kind of making things easy. I like having all these wet charges so we can remove the fire whenever necessary. Oh yeah, I got an upgraded expected prophecy. Let's go. Having a lot of poison is actually gonna be pretty sweet. Setup. I guess we'll put this on. No, let's put this on top. Yeah. as I get to put both on top, of course. Alrighty, fanaticism. Totally worth it here. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We got this, and then we have. We could just like hit twice here. I guess like we already win with this. Like pretty much. Not quite, but we're close. Alright, what do you got for me, Belfior? Al slightly mitigated heavily by all the wet. Almost goes down this exact turn. Can we heal this way? Yeah, easy. Okay, done. Belfior fight in the bag. Now, purple pendants would be cool on Reginald here, but other than that, I mean, it could get Bane. Bane is like a poison scaling card, right? I guess like we'd want like this version of Bane. Maybe it's a card worth upgrading. I actually just don't know because we have so few like upgrade options. So definitely something to think about. And we're getting so much loot because we're not on Madness 16. Okay, a lot of gold, a lot of other stuff. Horseshoe would be nice, I suppose. But we can also just heal up at the end of every fight. I guess like a woolly hat wouldn't even be that bad. Yeah, why not? Don't need bandages. Everybody else has like a flask option, so maybe I am inaccurate here. Let's do that though. And yeah, we're all good. Leave this basement. go on to the next fight. It's gonna be the Rift. Let's see if we can take on the Rift. I'm sure this version of it is easy enough to take on, right? Right? Surely it's not too hard. Okay, we have Malediction. We get to draw one. I don't know if this like matters super much. I'm gonna try to see what I can do to this guy. Don't mind doing this. We can do that, and then we can do like that. Take out all of his stuff. Scry here. And get ourselves doing a lot more damage. I mean, this is pretty high single target damage. At least it's a lot of bless on Reginald. That spell there too might be a little bit handy. I expect all these guys to just go faster than us. I don't know if these guys like still do their super move on this difficulty level. But if they do, I expect it's probably like a less super move. I don't know why I did that. That's literally pointless. There's our Benediction. Another Benediction's pretty good. They don't actually have anything on them, so I don't need to do too much of a focus there. If I can take out this Summoner early, I think we'll be in really good shape. That's a lot of damage to myself. Do we need to do anything else? Is Dawn's Light better? Let's see, it's 25 versus 29. Okay, yeah, so that was definitely way better. I guess we're just playing our entire hand. Oh, that feels so good. We're very strong. I think like taking this guy out immediately is probably gonna be our best bet. Amazingly, we didn't win to round 1. Oh no, I think this might be a little too hard. Alright, this monster's... Wow, they only get 1 evade. They really need to up their game. They're not doing enough. Now, I could have probably won if I did our Dark Outbreak first. But, whoops. So much healing, too, on this team. I do love it. I'll just let Nez finish it. We have, like, all the healing after a fight. Ooh, upgraded Mind Twist. Purple Spectral Missiles. I don't know if it's better to, like, stay in the deck or not, though. You know? Like, we might not want a purple one. Who am I kidding? I want it. Upgraded Holy Nova seems good. Oh, that purple. Oh, these purples. That would be pretty sweet. I guess I want an upgraded on Holy Storm. Alright, let's just take the shards. We don't need all this cool stuff there. We're gonna have our level ups too. This is pretty cool. Proficient's amazing on Nezglect. I don't think any of like the frost stuff is gonna be particularly good here. Can see what we get. I guess I could take like a... do I ever apply chill? I don't think I do, but like 5 resistances is 5 resistances, right? Let's look at our level ups. We're gonna go with Night Terrors, just like the classic, the easy, helps us take out bosses a lot more confidently. We'll go with Divine Retribution as well. Don't know how often it'll come up, but hey, it's gonna be there. And then we can go really either way here. We're playing Dark, but we're also playing Regen a lot of the time, so both of these are gonna be pretty fine. I think I like Yang Ritual more though. Yang Ritual just like it costs more, and I don't know, it just feels like it does less a lot of the time, no matter what build you're going. Then I said I was going to go Poison, right? I mean, we definitely don't need the recovery, so yeah, let's see. For every energy used, apply Poison and Wet and Rust to a random monster. Okay, easy. Easy decisions here. I don't think there's going to be anything interesting until maybe the Yager fight, or do I want to have like the Moonglade Ritual? Questions. We'll do the Yager fight. Alright, see you. Alright, we just took a Armageddon Corruptor. I did get to find an item shop, so we're gonna pick up the Shadow Orb on Maluka. It's pretty good. Sorry for popping in again before we fight Yager. I keep lying, but I'm gonna keep saying what my plans are. I do like this resistance amulet right here. Probably will find something better later on, but for now, I think that's pretty solid. I'm tempted to get the speed amulet on the turtle, because otherwise he's always just going to be going after Reginald, and I'd rather he go before him for a lot of reasons. So let's take it. Let's try to have the speed turtle this fight. Alright, that's it. Alright, here we are at the beginning of the Yager fight. Wow, 204 HP. So much easier than Belfior. I always forget Yager's a bit of a pushover. Like, I don't forget it, it's just, you know, sometimes there's challenge runs where Yager puts up a bit of a fight and he, like, targets down one dude. He's often the easiest boss, but, like, he's still got some kick to him sometimes. Not this time, though. This time he's done for. Whoa, I can add any card. Wait. Incredible. That's right, we just played that Benediction. Alright, we're good. Detoxify is pretty good. We got a free card upgrade last fight, so I'm pretty happy about that. One thing that did change this update is Vile Gas, and any card that has like a deal some like base damage plus X damage now calculates it all as one, so you don't get benefits from like a double buff or something. So these cards are way worse than they used to be in general, at least on high levels, or honestly on any level where you were relying on any sort of buff or debuff on an enemy to give them extra damage. Because they essentially used to deal double damage, and now they just deal single damage. So a lot of these cards probably could be a bit better tuned, I would say. Vile Gas I think is still actually pretty good. A lot of the other cards are a lot weaker, especially some of Nezglek's cards. Mind cards are just weak. They were always the weakest, and now they're just worse. So, yeah, definitely. I'd like to see a balance pass on that at some point. That's just maybe my personal preference, though. Definitely not something that needs to happen. Alright. We're gonna, like, almost finish the fight without Reginald, which is insane. Because Reginald is by far the most damaging character we have. Okay. Fast fights all around. Pretty awesome. Now I got rid of Reginald's Benediction. Do I want a purple one? I still don't think I do. Yeah, I'll take that Vile Gas. It's a better one. I don't think I care about a Celestial Brilliance on Nezglek. I might take it on Reginald. It still wouldn't be good, but it'd be fun to me, so yeah, we're just going with what we think is good. Now, what do I got? Ooh, I like leather gloves. I'll take that over the resistances that I don't think I really need. Don't know if I want anything else here. I like how we're trying to make this turtle speedy. That does make me kind of happy. I think everything else we're fine with. And let's go on and fight the tree. Do you think we need a rest here? Yeah, probably not ambushing. Seems like that's not going to be the case. So let's do this. We got a Malediction, Yang Ritual, Malediction. I think we can take out this tree almost instantly. What the heck is going on? He's so fragile. You're gonna speed up the slowest monster. I don't know if that matters like that much. Ooh. That's a hefty poison flask. It's bad I don't have my super card to benefit from it. I think we're gonna like beat Yelmer turn 1 again. Not Yelmer again, but you know, like we've been beating all the other monsters turn 1. So having a buffer there is nice in case we accidentally get a slow. Well, not accidentally, but in case we do want to play the slow on Reginald. Looks like that's not really what's gonna happen. Could get rid of the Holy Nova. Maybe we'll find something better. See, like Mind Visions, Mind Twist, not really that good of cards, but did a little bit of damage there. We have a Holy Storm. Can't do that and this. It's probably, well, it's probably just this. You know, it's probably just the one that ends the fight. I would imagine that's the right card to play. Moment of Peril, not what we're looking for. Chain Heal is a no from me. Maybe Condemnation. I don't think Sparkle Life is what I'm interested in, though there's a lot of regen. We're just not going to be healing that much from it. Unfortunately, I didn't build for that in mind. Divine Insight's just a terrible card, so we're not taking that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really care about here. And what do I got on the items? Ooh, Salt, a new item. Adds 1 extra poison charge as a weapon. Honestly, not terrible. Maybe I'll take that. It seems kind of fun. Extra wet charges, I don't think I'm that interested in. Let's move on. I don't know where I'm going, so I'll come back to you when I do. Well, of course we need to check out the new area, but I'm going to check it out after we do the green area, you know? Just a nice simple Hydra fight, see how the Hydra does on this sort of level. Alright, I've made my purchases. We are going to have bought some of these pets. We got the cubies. It's a good time to have some extra damage. Of course, we got the Mimi from earlier. Take a look at our decks. We got a few cards. I did forget that we can't just transmute for free, and it turns out that yes, indeed, we can't just like transmute at all once we use up our 1 charge here. So, I can't just be picking up cards that I want to switch over, like this Healing Rain here. Normally I like to do that in Act 1 and like some following acts, but the card, it kind of is, it is what you see it as. So maybe we don't do that in the future. Still can't figure out like how to make Bernard's deck. I think I should probably go a bit deeper into the flask stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, I'm thinking about just like saving my shards for right now. I mean, I'm gonna get this divine power, but like it's weird because I feel like we're gonna find some really good stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna need like all this stuff. You know what I mean? So for now, I'm gonna be saving as much as I can, and then we'll pick it up later. I don't think I need Radiant Assault just yet. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be like the strongest play. We don't have that much Bless coming in. But yeah, that's it. That's the update. Let's get on with it. I think things are going fairly well. As for the route I wanted to go, we could go up the Maluka way. I mean, that's a really good potion shop thing right there, right? Although there is the pet trainer. I will admit the pet trainer is always very fun to me. We could upgrade Mimi even. Get even like 10% discount on all our stuff. Ooh, exciting. We do miss out on a lot for just the pet trainer. So honestly, I'm not going to go that direction. I would rather just do this stuff. Exotic equipment shop, we don't play attacks at all, so that's kind of fine. I don't think that equipment shop's going to be good, but hey, let's do it. +2 damage, who cares? We can take them. We still have more HP than the monsters in Act 2. Wow, Madness 0 is super easy. Especially when you're upgraded. Okay, we got our flask card. Okay, so this is a flask. There we go. Get the extra buffs there. This does extra damage to you. Whoa. Oh, is Vile Gas a flask too? Wow, that's so good. Look how much damage we're doing over time. Yeah, this is really cool. And increasing the effect of poison by 50% is just, it's awesome. I do love it. Now, we can take you out, like, no problem, so let's, like, focus on literally anybody else. And then we can slow you down. We'll be solid. Yeah, Turtle should definitely go in front in this sort of team composition. If you can call it a composition. Holy Ripple probably is useful, I imagine. Anything else I don't really want to draw? I guess, like, if we're going to do Holy Storm instead, that's fine. Then we'll do a Mind Twist here. Sure, take them all out. Okay, well, you sniped the wrong one, QB, but that's okay. We forgive you for that. Take a ton of damage for no real reason, other than, like, I could. Oh, we got our Dawn's Light here. I think it's over. Alright. I think we'll heal that up in the later fights. We aren't taking too much damage still anyways, so seems like we're all good. Now that Vile Gas is an upgrade that is okay for me. Cool. I guess this Vampiric Touch, like, you kind of might as well, unless you really need the shards, but I just don't think you need as many shards in this level. Now that clarity, we did get rid of our other clarity because it was bad, and now we can pick it back up because it's good again. Cool. We got our removes. I might use them. I think I should use them. Oh boy. No, I'm not gonna think about it. I don't want to think too much, even though I think I said there was like a card I did want to remove. Oh yeah, we have like other cards. It's cool. It's cool. We have a boat because we are Maluka, so we could just go straight up here. Ballad of Conquest is cool. I think a free upgrade is cooler. I think free upgrades are actually just going to be super, super good. Also, this is like a challenge that doesn't really matter for us because like monsters are fast already. It's like, what do we care? But I think I think we're going to be in good shape. Gosh, I love just like these monsters going down to half health off of like one ragged doll. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, you're gonna need to go down there, sir. Yeah, that was good regen. Oh right, we're shackled. I can't make you go slower than shackled, so here we are. Might as well take a look what we got here. I do need some non-targeting stuff, I think, so let's see. Gonna not need too much damage there, because I think we'll just like, yeah, this is definitely more damage. There's also more other stuff. Cool. Yep, 16 damage. Not too shabby. Yeah, we have non-targeting here. We can do that. We have a flash, it looks like. We can hit you here. Oh. Oh. We could just do that. Who needs the turtle? Turtle is unimportant. Alright, we got our purple fanaticism. Yeah, sure, why not? Take it. We already have the upgraded fanaticism that we liked. No radiant assault there. Deja Vu is going to be like the most clutch card for Nezglect when he finally finds it. I guess I might as well take this Bane because we have it. Do I want a Death's Reach? It's the wrong version, and like I just said, we can't just make it the right version magically unless it's like something I want. Because I don't think we're playing an 8 energy card, no matter how good I'm feeling about the run. Though it would be dope. Is Holy Blast worth anything? Like I said, Holy Blast became a much worse card. It used to not really be like super worth it anyways compared to your other options. Like Penance was just better. It scales like 3 times because of Repeat. Really, all you need to know for like this patch, I think, is that Repeat is far, far better than all of these dual damage cards used to be. So where these used to compete and have like some use cases, they now do not. And also transforming your damage, if you have a card like this, is awful if you're already scaling like off of Shadow and Mind Sharp, because you will just scale off of one and get a lot less damage out of your card. I do think Holy Blast, I'm gonna try it out. I don't think it's good, but I think it's worth trying. And we get our free upgrade, so we'll upgrade the Divine Power. I think we all know we're gonna upgrade Divine Power. And then we'll upgrade our Toxic Rain and Oxidant, maybe? I don't know. Toxic Rain being all monsters sounds nice to me. Yeah, let's try that. And then, oh, I guess we could change the Death's Reach over to the correct version. Yes. Genius. Definitely a very planned play right there. This now equals our draw pile, which is pretty cool. I think I like that version of Dawn's Light a little bit more. Oh, doesn't hit all monsters though. Never mind. I think it's pretty terrible. I think I don't care about it at all. Base damage just isn't really that important most of the time, unfortunately. Might as well upgrade the Sunbeam then, I guess, to be the Sanctify version. We like that more. Okay, cool. And then at this place, let's see what we got. Don't know how much I'm going to show of this act, but we'll find out in the video. Or at least you'll know. You'll know how much we're finding out. Strong Mojo is just like incredible. Just like, I don't know how we go wrong there. Although Berserk Potion could be good too. At least it could be really fun. Here we go. We got the upgraded version of Ragged Doll to Voodoo Doll. Yeah, we're set up now. Argument for Detox Potion is if we ever worry that we might lose at all, Detox Potion could be good, because we'd have Dispel and Sustain on Nezglect. But I'm really not worried about losing right now. I am overconfident to the highest degree, so it's not really going to be too much of an issue. These guys all start with Evade this fight. It should be a harder fight than anything we've done previously, which also probably doesn't matter, because all these fights have been super easy. We have a Scavenge. We got a lot of cards. I guess I don't need the Detox here. We got Fortune Telling. Let's get rid of all the cards that we don't think are gonna matter. I still don't think I need Divine Retribution. Okay, that means that we are all good. Yeah, might as well take that out. And I don't think we have anything else that we can grab. Hard to get a lot of Inspire since we can't like have the multiples of cards. Hey, we got a Howl. But like, I'm so certain this is just gonna be like the easiest win. Being slowed down there maybe is a little bit hard. No, this isn't, never mind, we're not gonna be slowed at all. What could I get rid of? I could probably get rid of like a Dawn's Light. I mean, we just need to like finish off the dude, right? Maybe we just get rid of like this. Sure. Might as well take your evade down while we can. They're blocking the damage left, right, and center. Oh, I had too much energy there. That was a big whoops. Should have done that at that stage. This guy's just kind of going down, isn't he? Like, yeah, you're out of here. You're gone. Maybe I could take you out too, but they don't even get their extra like summon. And we should heal up here fairly nicely. That amnesia, does it put it on top? Shuffle amnesia. I swear, that goes on top so often. Do we just win off that? No, not quite. It's close though. Ooh, malediction. There we go. Piece of cake. I do like Anthem of Hope. Yeah, I like Anthem of Hope quite a lot. Holy Fire. I mean, it wouldn't be worth it now anyways, but it's just like so much worse than it used to be. We're gonna be sad about that for a bit. Prepare to hear me complain. Do I want Yin Yang Bolt? Is this like, is this a card that ever does anything? Equals the darkness, equals darkness. I don't think it does, you know? But like, maybe we'll try it with Reggie Boy. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're good. What items do we get though? Copy a spell? No, not at all. No copy of a spell, surprising. Okay, we'll take like just increased scaling here, I think. I think we'll just go Eldritch Cloak here. And let's take the gold. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go fight the monster spider. Probably gonna get like, oh. Wait, what? Oh, right, this is just whether you crash or not. It's fine if we crash. Whoa, we did this. That's impressive. It means we can't go down, though. It's kind of sad. We take our time, and I don't know if we need, like, the gap. I don't really know what, like, else we'd be doing here. But yeah, I'll see you at the Spider Lady boss fight, I think. I think we can cut the rest of these short. Okay, I actually did want to show this off real quick, because, like, I just want to talk about what I mean, so I can complain a little bit more. So you see Holy Blast right here? It's doing 28 damage. This is with only 5 blasts. I know that this is a 1.5 multiplier here, but this scaling only gets worse when comparing to a card that hits 3 times, like Penance, for the same cost. So uncommon card here. They reduced Penance's damage this patch. It doesn't really matter because they reduced the base damage by 1, and that the base damage doesn't matter when you're talking about scaling. So we have like Spell Sword also giving us a little bit more damage here, so Penance looks a little bit better, but even if this was 15, this would be 45 damage on one target, whereas this is 28 damage on a target, so really you're paying for that 6 Sanctify by losing out on a lot of damage. I guess you'd be losing out on 17 in that scenario, and it's just not worth it. Gosh, I don't know. These scaling cards all need some help. We do have our level ups to go through. I don't think we've been needing the healing whatsoever, so let's take the energy efficiency. The Holy Spell card at a Holy Smite is just fantastic for our DPS. I think I'm going to go with the when dealing damage with the hit, apply Dark. It's just so cool. I think Healer Duality would probably be better, but I do like Corrosion. At least the idea of it's really cool. And then +1 Rust at the end of your turn. Apply 1 poison to all monsters for each wet charge on them, and apply 1 vulnerable for each rust charge on them. So we need to try to like get rust on Bernard. I think that's my new goal in life. Get a bunch of rust on Bernard, and we'll see what we can do. All right, we'll do this, and then I'll see you at the boss. Here we are at the boss fight. We have a Bernard option where you can try to make an anti-venom potion. Let's give him a shot, so we're not poisoned at the start of the fight. Oh no. Hey, we did it. We're very skillful. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Let's take them out. Not too scary. Okay. We have our healing rain. We got our clarity. We got a this. We've got a that. We've got to do more. Not a very good opening hand for us, really. Could do a lot more. You can see that extra vulnerability and poison that we just applied at the end of our turn. Kind of unceremoniously. I'm hoping that they'll make that more obvious in the future. I'm not sure exactly what I'm asking for, but like the effects for it kind of don't like draw attention to it, if you will. Maluka has been finishing some of the fights before Reginald's ever had a chance to go, so we got to be considering that a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, if we just Divine Power him, though, like, surely 15 Bless is gonna get the job done. I could have done one more. My bad. Alrighty, Inner Fire here. We are at the max powerful, 120 damage, and we already have a Holy Smite. It's so good. It's so strong. Alright, ooh, purple Death's Reach. Do I care about it even then? I don't think I do. You know what would be cool in Singularity is if picking up like copies of cards, like especially like if it's the same upgraded card like this option we have right here, if that made it purple, that would be so cool. Because like obviously this is unnecessary to pick up right now since that's not making it purple. But yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Just a little bit of a thought. Now this does apply Rust. We were asking for ways to apply Rust earlier. Maybe I try it out just to see how it does. Purple Death's Reach, like I said, it's not quite what I'm looking for on the Nezglect. He's our support. He's our emotional support, Nezglect. What do we got here? We got for Poison Charge, we apply Bleed. That's a fun one. I mean, that's an interesting one for like the Poison Ring. Could help us stack that pretty quick. Didn't we give this to somebody? Yeah, we did. I guess I could do that. No, we probably want the Venom charges on him. Like, Venom Fang is just made for you. And then Pious Ring has got to be what we take on Reginald. It's just such a good ring for the damage. The Viper Ring would, of course, be amazing, actually, on our turtle here. I think we're okay without it. And the free lever, I mean, we're doing some damage. Do I really want to give that up? Yes, yes I do. Absolutely I do. Okay. Yeah, these fights have all been pushovers so far. We'll go do this one fight, and then I'll meet up with you on the Hydra fight. Thorns should not be an issue for a healing team. Alright, here we are at the Hydra fight. I don't think we're going to have to worry about physical damage, so we might as well take that as an option. Having reinforce isn't too bad. Wow. Sorry, I'm still getting used to that low HP. It feels so good. You know, I'm very curious to see how we do once we start scaling up in Madness difficulties. I think my plan is to go all the way to Madness level 10. And then we'll decide from there how long we're going to keep continuing. That is a way to apply rust. That is what I said I wanted, right? We gotta go a little bit further. Is this a shadow spell? It's just a shadow spell. I say that as if that's a terrible thing. All monsters, got that extra stuff we're doing. Looking good so far. You're gonna, like, what? Do a healing thing on all monsters? For a tiny amount? I think we're gonna finish this pretty fast. We could even play a delayed response on top of that. Let's go. There's gonna be an immortal guy though. I guess we can't like win on turn 1 because of that. Oh, and there's the taunting guy. Sure. I mean, we're not like gonna be in this that long, right? Should be okay to like do that. Temporal chains doesn't do anything. Might as well just go all out on Reginald, having as much power as possible. 16 bless is a ton. We are fully healed from their initial onslaught, which is definitely something. We have so much energy. I could do more. I guess we'll just like wait. Invulnerability is the one thing saving them from Reginald's devastation. Do you think we could take like the final boss on right now? Like with how we currently are? I feel like it's possible. You know? Like I don't think he has that much more health on this difficulty. Surely we could handle it. Yeah, I just don't need to worry about it that much. Reginald going will finish the job. Yep, just going. Just with the QB. You love to see it. Alright, well, Demonic Tutor is something we really like. I really do like another Divine Power, to be honest. Upgraded Radiant Assault? Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, why not, right? There's nothing else I wanted there. A Spark of Life upgraded? I mean, that's like a huge maybe from me. We even have some healing perks, so it kind of does something. It's just like, do we need healing? Does regen matter for us ever? Like, is that something that we can take advantage of, or are we just going all in on the damage? I don't know, I'll take this. Mesmeric Mirage got an upgrade, it looks like, so it's now mythic level. All monsters get slow and shackled. Do I want that? I guess Purging Buffer's interesting. The shackles is like not super interesting because most things that I care about being shackled are immune to that. I think we're gonna try Baptism out. We're gonna see if we can make that work for us. And then let's see what items we have here. Alright, I am back after making a decision and also after some time, so my voice probably sounds a bit different than my morning voice does. Alright, we're going to be grabbing the Titan Gauntlets on Reginald. We're going to grab Gloves of Agility on Nezglect. That should help him out for the future. And I think I'm going to have fun. I'm going to grab the Polluter on our Turtle Boy here. So for every wet charge we apply, we also apply poison. Kind of allows some of our cards to double stack up on poison. Seems like overall a good time. And then Voodoo Doll is great. It's been doing wonders for us. But I'm going to go Hydra Egg just to be super safe and combo with the lever there. And then of course we are going to go to the new land, the DLC area. I'm going to be showing, I think, pretty much all of this act, though I might cut out some of my decisions and like deck building process because those can take some time. Another handbook. It's like what, the third handbook we've seen? It's quite a few. We're full up on pets, so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I don't know everything in this area, so this isn't like a guide or anything on where to go. This is going to be me exploring alongside you all. We'll find out what awaits us soon. But I'm going to edit these decks and then I'll come right back. Alright, we have now finished editing our decks. I am going to be going for the Poison Flask into the Dilute, there it is, combo. This is going to give us a lot of wet that we can apply. Because of our equipment, the Polluter, that's going to turn it into even more poison. Now we can't do it multiple times with one character because we only have one of each card. However, Nezglect is also going to be able to do the dilute and then hopefully the baptism thereafter. We have a couple of ways to potentially make that happen. We can kind of fix Nezglect's deck. We have a setup, scavenge and fortune telling and expected prophecy to make it as likely as possible for Bernard to do this. And that should be good enough. If we're really lucky, I think the dream turn is Occident, potentially Toxic Rain if we ever are able to change this over, Poison Flask onto Reginald alongside Dilute. And then we go over here, we get one more chance at that Dilute, right into a Baptism. So we can give a bunch of Bless on Reginald. I haven't done this combo before, but I've wanted to show it off for a while because I saw it a long time ago on like one of Decker Tech's videos, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. That's a super smart idea. I should do that. So yeah, that's gonna be the game plan. We got a lot of like money and shards left over. Oh, one thing to note too, you might have seen as I popped into the shop shortly, in Act 3, things start costing shards to buy, so it's a little bit more of a difficult proposition to buy stuff, but that's it. Okay, I'm going to show this entire act off, I think. Should be a pretty fun time. As you can see, I don't know quite a bit of it, but I have been through other parts of it. So we'll see where that can end up taking us. Ooh, where do we go now? Yeah, let's go in the middle area. Haven't done that yet. Oh, wow, okay. A ship, let's see, in the name of the cot. Ooh, okay. Ship, it provided you operate under cot's name. I wonder what this does. Like, this probably gives us different options. Maybe better, maybe worse. A rare event, a recent battleground. Let's see what their events are. Ooh, an equipment shop. Why not? Let's check it out. New enemies to fight, of course. So we have our swordfin. Ooh, they might be applying wet to me as well, which would actually be great. And poison. Yeah, that'd be fantastic if you could do that sooner. It might be too fast as the turtle right now. Okay, so we have dilute. We're hoping to see poison flask. Okay, so we want to do this. Then we want to do. We're gonna need draw on Nezglect. Poison flask into dilute, which gives us 26 wet already. Okay, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. We can poison the entire enemy team again. Let's just do it. Yeah, we give the rust and the vulnerable to one monster. It's really nice in boss fights. Okay, a little bit painful, but not too bad. Got our Healing Rain combo. I could play Unholy Storm and probably just like destroy the entire enemy team. But I want to show off this combo if I can, so nah. Let's see if we get it. Or let's see if we just poisoned Reginald to death for no good reason. No, we did get dilute, okay. So we should do this to ourselves. 1, 2, 3. Baptism is a little bit away. But if we now... Okay, we did that. Oh, I didn't need to do all of it. Okay. Dilute one more time. Then expected prophecy. There we go. We can do that. There we go. That's 43 bless. Straight away up to 44 because I think we had +1 bless charges. And yeah, we should do wonders now. Don't think there's much more to say than that. We got rid of all of our bad stuff. These guys are gonna die to poison. And we're at 46 bless. Fantastic stuff. Can we get all the way up there? We can. Alright. That'll do. Oh, we can go up past 50 plus. We're not even on restricted power. Don't know why I'm thinking that way. Another fortune telling should be useful for us to do that again for Nezglect. But yeah, that is the combo. That's the dream turn. I wanted to work out. I said I was gonna try out Yin Yang Bolt. I'm gonna keep my word there. I'm gonna try it out. What did we get? Energy. Energy is good. Blackguard is funny. Not exactly what I'm doing. Okay, do I do Viper Ring? Okay, now Viper Ring's super scary because it applies a bunch of bleed to Reginald, which I don't dilute. So we don't really want that, I would say. Could probably use a different armor here to slow us back down. Because we want Maluka to go before Bernard, I think. To give us the best possible shot of that whole turn we just saw working out. We could have more energy here. I don't want to buy this armor. Alright, let's check out this village. Haven't been here before. Okay, exploration. The villagers watch you silently, but no one speaks until an elderly man steps forward. He asks you if you're here on the behalf of the company to claim their share. Before you can respond, he informs you that the tides have not been very generous this season, and all fish they have caught is all they have for food. Let's see. You had a deal. Time to collect your payment. We could say we're not affiliated. Actually, we would like fishing tools. Bernard is part of our group. I didn't realize you were here. Of course, you're not with the cot. Please forgive me for not showing you the proper respect. I have the finest fishing gear for you at the best price, Master Bernard. Ooh, getting lore. Okay. Oh, but we have to pay for it? What is this? Okay, +1 poison charges. Does that interest me? So what is fishbone? It's a food, but it doesn't... Okay, grants... Interesting. Grants thorns. But it doesn't draw, so it's gonna be bad. Unlike a fishing rod, which does draw. So, I mean, it's not like necessarily that bad. It's just, it's hard to compete. I mean, we have only one item slot there. Difficult thing to navigate. However, I like this pendant. Adding poison charges on a ring, I think, is relatively rare. And then whenever you play a skill, shuffle your carp into your deck. Not as good as just putting it into the hand for the free draw every turn. So yeah, none of this stuff is particularly good. I mean, maybe this pendant's interesting, but I'm gonna give this all a pass. Cool to look at though. There's the pirate party, there's the hot springs. We should see what we get. Tabula rasa should be fine as long as we're slow. Yeah, we'll see all these new enemies. Okay, revealing strike, impale. They're hitting us slightly, but we have reinforce, giving us good resistances all around. You can take a look at that in the top left. We are all somewhat tanky. Like I said, we could survive high-level monsters like this most of the time anyway. Alright, since I've already shown off the combo once, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Though I say that. Well, no, I say that. Let's give Maluka a chance to shine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Very tanky upfront cannoneer here. We have our expected prophecy for a draw. Ooh, okay. I mean, what's interesting is we do have fortune telling. So, like, if I wanted to do it one more time, like say I really just wanted it to happen, I could potentially guarantee such a thing with an expected prophecy. And we could poison flask, dilute. Don't get to get it off multiple times, but it's not too bad. I didn't give extra draw to Nez. That might have been superior. Yeah, that would have been superior. Alright. Oh, I did have draw. I could have fortune telling myself. And then, oh man. Well, you know, I should have tested that out. See how much damage that actually was. My bad once again. Alright, 17 bless should be enough. Let's just get rid of that poison. We don't need all that. Oh, the damage. Alright, Dawn's Light. It's just 1,000,000,000 damage. I just... Let's not mess around. They're all gone. Alright, we got ourselves a Guardian Angel if I do want it. Transform poison into thorns? That sounds kind of funny. It's a flask. I did say I wanted more flask skills. I want to try that out. A Guardian Angel, I mean, it's not really what we're looking for. Goes off at the start, goes away at the start of turn. Could help us with the twins. If this was Madness 16, I would take it. But we're clearly far from Madness 16. Alright, we got the ability to potentially get this for free. Pirates, God Officers, it's a good place to rest, do some business. Hey, we're always VIP. Oh, nice. So that's a nice full heal if you want to go there. We have Meditate for Nezglect. Why not? Give them all the good stuff. I think we already had Meditate in Nezglect's deck, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It was already the good version, but might as well take the best version. Alright, what is this? Increase the cost of all cards in your hand by 2 until discarded. That is insane. What is it? What is with DLC enemies and just being the most difficult enemies to deal with ever? That is absolutely nuts. All right, let's do this. We got our thing right, so we could do that as well. I guess I could grab like a vial gas or something. It's kind of neat. Grab out some more poison. It'd be nice if we could poison further before diluting, but need a bit more of the perfect draw. Yeah, this is nutty. Like on Madness 16, where you only have 4 energy at the start of turn normally, like that's just insane. We want to turn the rest of that poison into wet charges still, right? So don't want to do that just yet. Interesting. So it's at the start of your turn. So anything that you draw into becomes cheaper. I wonder if that's the counterplay to that. It's a very powerful card. Oh, we got it. I mean, we did search pretty heavily for it, so it's not too unlikely that that would happen. Looks like we can pretty much get everything that I wanted to. Alright, 24 bless? Sure. 2 energy up to 25 bless. I'll take it, I guess. It's something. You can even fanaticism here for free. And let's see. Divine power at 7 or 10 energy essentially spent for it. Brings us up to 44 bless again. Yeah. This is some power scaling. Okay, so here's we're already max powerful. Probably should take Inner Fire out of the deck too once I get the chance. So Yin Yang Bolt. So we can kind of compare it, you see. So deals X deals damage equal to target's dark. They don't have any darkness on these guys, so it's 123, 128 versus 138, 161. So the darkness makes a bit of a difference there. Not a huge difference, really. And like, it being a double damage card is good. I mean, Bless got a huge buff this patch in the sense that like anything that are X cards like this still get the benefit based off of Bless, which is like the one damage thing that can increase all damage types, or damage buff I should say. But like, it's still not that crazy. Alright, I should do Dawn's Light on something that will just be easily killed. Yeah, just do like a Holy Smite here. It's just... yeah, okay. Okie dokie. We do get that nice Meditate. Like I said, Celestial Brilliance, like that's just not that appealing. Buffs are just the best way to get damage. So if we can do a buff build, then we always go buff build, which you can pretty much always do buff builds, and they are the strongest. They're kind of what you need to do at the high level. Let's go to the restaurant, because I've never been here before. There is a way to upgrade your armors. You can go get them at purple if you go the other direction, but that's not what we've done. Show us the VIP goods. Course Cop members receive special treatment as Dale has close ties with the Company of Overseas Trade. Okay, so it seemed like that was a good option. More food dishes. Very cool. Do any of these draw? No. Not well, every 2 turns, add a cupcake? Come on, at least every turn give me a cupcake. That's never going to be worth the slot. So I haven't taken a look at a lot of these items. Whenever you play a food, recover 5 HP and gain. It'd be cool if Fork actually made it so you draw on food. I think that would be awesome. Like maybe you draw like twice a turn on food or something like that. And then upgrade it to like purple 3 times a turn. That would be pretty sweet. Dessert, get Dispel Burn. Okay, Shield, apply Frost. Pancakes. Pancakes are gonna give us regen, vitality, buffer. Not too bad. What's the spicy dish? Come on, the epic card here's gotta give us something. Oh, it gives Fury. Oh, I see. Okay. But it's every 2 turns, once again. I know, like, purple version is every turn, but, like, that's so slow. Takes too much time to prepare the food. Increase the cost of the highest cost flask card in your hand by 1. Which is beneficial. How? I guess that's just because like it gives you a lot of poison charges. So I like the addition of a lot of these poison items here. I think in my last poison run I was noting we had quite a few missing. But none of these are going to be a good option for us. Okay. We tried Dangerous Waters, Cloudy Waters. Let's try Dangerous. Why not? Free card upgrade? Ooh, look at these enemies. These smiling jellyfish. Love some of these designs. It's pretty great. Yeah, we'll get a free card upgrade. I'm not afraid. Every 2 turns, they freeze us. That's kind of what I mean, you know? It's like, why would I worry about what they're doing on round 2? They're not going to be around. Unless something goes terribly wrong. Now, the +3 damage is actually giving them a chance here. Alright, we're not going to be able to do our super turn this time. That's a-okay. Look at that heal we got going for us. So, I don't know, maybe one of them will exist and then they'll freeze us. I'm not that worried. Gang Ritual, I guess I could Fanaticism. Give you the draw, Dispel here. Take out this jellyfish eventually. All the poison damage is going to go very hard. It does look like we're going to have a difficult time getting to the thing that I wanted to do. Hey, I could dilute a little bit. I don't get the wet charges because I was buffered. That's kind of funny. What do we want to get rid of? Divine Retribution, because it's not going to matter. Holy Blast is just so bad now. Let's try it at the 2x scaling, though, and compare it to something like Holy Smite, which is also not a great card. Yeah, I think we can do all that. Then we'll hit you. We'll hit you. We'll shackles you. Dispel here. And we'll see what we get. Okay, I lost my powerful somewhere along the way, but I have Fanaticism. This is fine. We have our draw. So yeah, 53 damage, but we don't have that much bless, right? So wouldn't expect this to do too much right now. We can change that up, however. Man, you can see the difference in our bless turns. We didn't get divine power either, which is why we're looking so rough. Now we have 40 damage on this guy. It's just... it's just not a lot, is it? Like, for 2 energy... I mean, this is still just more energy efficient in terms of damage. Okay. Well, we're trying. Okay. Didn't quite take him out. Maybe we're gonna get frozen a lot. I think we'll be able to deal with it. Oh, interesting. Is that... Yeah, it doesn't show their previous cast cards because they kind of like just became a new enemy. It's quite interesting. Alright. Well, now we can do the poison combo, right? Surely. We do, poisoning. 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 Good concoction. I can only do one thing. But this is hilarious. Okay, 43 wet. Surely we draw it. Because we kind of drew through our whole deck and didn't find it before, right? So... didn't find Dilute. We already used Dilute, didn't we? Well, we can use Baptism, though. And if he doesn't have to go, we never have to die, so we're fine. That's so much damage. Sorry, I'm just excited by all the damage. At least the Yin Yang Bolt looks a little bit better in comparison to some of these other things. So, I guess I'm not too disappointed. Healed up mostly. 279 damage, we're 64 less. Oh, the power levels you can get to is insane. Oh, I should have checked to see what that Holy Blast did. Didn't look too crazy. Crescent Light's amazing. I mean, that's a Twins breaker right there. I think the Twins are in for a rude awakening. Now, that fortune telling I think is better than... Yeah, I want this one. The one that searches 8 and discards rather than 5 and vanish. That's going to be a bit better for us. What is this? Upgrade. I have a free upgrade? Oh my goodness. It's so easy. What's the change here? This is a... cheaper. Okay, cheaper version. I was like, this one is just worse. Yeah, because it costs 1 less energy. Which does make it better in a lot of ways. I don't know what else I'm doing here. So is Purging Bless worth doing less damage? That's kind of weird. Like, I understand that Bless might be annoying to face, but like monsters generally don't use it, so it's not really an issue. Yeah, I guess I might as well have the one that does more damage then. Put my money where my mouth is. Where do we upgrade here? Again, diluting here doesn't really matter. I could upgrade delay response, like is the last thing I need to upgrade for you. How about Poison Flask? Get even more poison diluted immediately. It's a good combo. And then, was there anything else I wanted to change out over here? Vile Gas does disappear. Might as well have it stay. Yeah, that seems like a good play. And we leveled up. Alright. It looks like we're almost at the end of the act, but there's a surprise that we have in store for us here. I'm going to do Faded Future. That'll be fun with Reginald. And then we'll try Bernard's. Do I do Dark Tide? Do I do Ancient Shell? This gives me a lot of resistance, some more buffer charges, and then I suffer Rust. I think I'm going all the way down this route. We could get their level 5s later. I'll go over them when they come up, but applying more wet charges does seem good for us. It's kind of in our Bless game plan. And then we're going to have more shadow damage and deal some damage to the entire enemy team. Love Enhancer got changed. At least it's epic now instead of rare like it was before. Is it any better, actually? No? It's worse? Wait. you have to use energy, and then here all the heroes will gain X vitality equal to the energy spent for every card played, and it still costs an energy to play. This should be 0 at the very least. I don't know. Neither of these are like amazing, but at least like Vaccine has long-term benefits. Like over a long fight, this is actually fairly useful. Getting the buffer, applying the dark, gives you lots of heals, lots of good stuff. Holy Crusader is the route we're going for here. Don't need to go over these too much, but this is just like a billion damage to all the monsters. Now we're gonna do the Pirate King. I think Reginald wants to be the Pirate King. We could support a pirate, but that seems unnecessary. I think I've done this before. You have to fight like all the pirates if you want to be the Pirate King, which is amazing. Also, I love all the One Piece references here. The restaurant at the sea was good. There's a lot of good stuff here. Let's do, yeah, Reginald gets to be the Pirate King. So we get this new boon. Gives us powerful, gives us bless, gives us energize. That's awesome. So yeah, we've got to fight these 3 big cats, who hopefully won't destroy us immediately. Okay. Increase the cost of all attacks by 1, increase the attacks of all skills by 1, and then increase the attacks cost of all spells by 1. So everything is increased by 1 now. That's pretty brutal. That's a really tough series of attacks, honestly. And we don't have the things that I need, so it's going to be a little bit longer of a fight. Can I do this, though? I think so. And then we can give you more poison. Let's do it. This cuts down on fast. That's how he started going slower. Makes fast less effective. So we are good. This gets added to our hand. Okay, so like, the cost of all attacks in your hand by 1 until discarded. So I guess that means that Vaccine gets less, or gets put into our hand after the fact, which is just a very interesting interaction. And then what do you guys do? Annoying Whistle. So they're all doing more damage. Okay. We have draw here. Might as well. Then we can chill. Not healing up a whole ton, but I think Reginald could still do a decent job, even with everything being increased cost. This Meditate at least pays for itself somewhat. We do have Baptism. Did end up drawing it. Wasn't really expecting to. Might as well fortune telling ourselves. What we're gonna need, I think. Ooh, Faded Future might be nice. Yeah, I think we need the Divine Power. It's pretty important to grab. So we can do Fanaticism, gives us at least some energy. We'll do the Faded Future, and then we'll Divine Power what we can here. Make sure Reginald is at least somewhat powered up. Ooh, didn't get rid of the spell increase, unfortunately. That would have been the most useful thing there. But we grabbed Holy Crusader. Ooh, yeah, reduce penance by a lot. Okay, so it's like it's not too bad. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do too much more than that. You're toast, I think. Yeah, okay, you were toast. That's great. And then you can also maybe be toast. Not quite. We can save Maluka a little bit. Did our damage. Oh, we got rid of all the bad stuff. But I guess even if you get rid of it after the fact, you still would have the increased cost because of the way it's worded. Yeah, look at all these enchantments. These guys actually did damage to me, so I'm impressed. For not being like the main boss of the area. We just healed up a whole ton because of the free lover aid combo. That's all that vitality coming into play. I should have played this in a different order for maximizing damage, but like we really don't have to worry about that. Fight's pretty won. Didn't get our damage cards off of Maluka, but we don't need them either. So whenever we play a skill, stuff happens. So yeah, even that's doing some damage. Oh, we can transform our poison into thorns. I picked this up for fun. So much Sanctify healing too. So anyone who gets an attack off just heals. Yep. This is a pretty fun combo. I like this team. Do we want Dawn's Light upgraded? It's not, it doesn't cost anything right now. No, this isn't worth it anymore. Breaks my heart, but it's just not. Do I have Maluka going on this baptism combo? Nah. We'll just skip it all. Alright, into the whirlpool we go. Got all the gold from its hold. Gosh, she gets so much gold. That's so good. Nothing we really need to upgrade. Let's go shopping. Hey, it's Boatswain. So, that enemy that we used to be able to fight in the Hydra land, who is a mini-boss, we can just kind of find a normal version of him here. The Cyclone Slash. We are going to have to heal up a bit. Taking quite a lot of damage at the start of these fights now. I'm going to have to start taking this run a lot more seriously. Definitely haven't been taking it seriously at all, though. And I'm loving it. Now, I could bank on Dilute from Nezglect, but he's going slower currently, and I don't have a way to, like, fix that, so I probably shouldn't. Because that would be silly. That would be a bad idea. And at the same time, I kind of want to. Taking so much damage. But we're about to like heal up a lot of damage. Oh, right, we do the dark pops on hit too, that's why. Yeah, if Nezglect wasn't going slow, I probably would have taken the risk, but he was. So we're not going to have a great turn here. Let's see if we can take somebody out of the equation. That'd be nice. And you do that by spreading your damage around. Yeah, Sunbeam's just like a better damage card. Okay, the X damage there, that was pretty impactful, right? We got to see like that was a lot more damage on this guy than this guy. It's like over twice the amount of damage. Still not like an amazing card by any stretch, but better. Certainly better. Don't know if I even like waste that yet. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be a waste because like, what are you gonna do? What else could we possibly be doing? Okay. Yeah, so pretty much full healed it. Like I said, this team is very much, we are built to survive the early game. And if we can't do that, then we find ourselves in a lot of trouble. This is a really surprising amount of damage, though, for how low level we have been fighting. I know we're in Act 3, so like monsters get scarier. But I'm wondering if this has anything to do with DLC enemies just being insane. I don't think I'll ever stop harping on that. Because this feels a little insane, right? Like, this is just so much damage. There's so much here. Did we get so much thorns out of this? Might as well let Nezglect go. Yeah, he's not going to finish him off. Not at all. Could Baptism Nezglect, hilariously. Okay. I'm doing this to get more charges off of sight. That's the main reason. Cool. Should be good. Yep. Not gonna be full health for whatever this boss fight is. Or for this boss fight, I should say. Not whatever it is. I know what it is, but... yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem. We already have this Uproot. We already have this Twilight Swamp. Spent a lot of money on it, in fact, so I'm kind of annoyed that we just got it. Like the exact version we would want to. Holy Water is a new card. It's a heal that heals equal to your wet. Grants 4 bless. Applies 3 wet. You gain 3 bless. Seems good, right? Like, that's kind of interesting. You can grant a decent amount of bless for 2. Granting 4 bless for 2 is just as efficient as divine power. but this reduces your chances of getting divine power. I'd also say, though, maybe this is better in some ways, because it applies more wet, which could give us more bless from baptism. So yeah, we'll try that. We're gonna try out Vile Gas too on Reginald, because I think it might be actually pretty good. As for our weapons, what do we want? Melee attacks, not something we're really doing. We don't chill. For every Heart of Thorns. We can't do the Free Lover Heart of Thorns combo, though. Ow. Because I want the Hydra Egg. Yeah, there's no one I really want to do it on either. Okay, well, guess the shop is uninteresting to me. We should probably, like, try to catch our breath or something, right? Don't you think? I feel like catching our breath here would be a really good idea. But then again, if we fail and then have a bad time, we're gonna be in for a really bad time. 57. Take the higher odds. We failed. Alright. See how much that matters. It's a lot of damage. He is killing his own big eel. That's what he does, and then he applies this to us. Okay, increases the cost of all cards in your hand by 1. He's not at the nastiest version of this yet, which increases the cost by 2, which is basically just a... I don't know, like, it's game ending. Like, this boss is probably the hardest boss now that it exists. Like, it's not even close. Like, he makes every other boss look like a joke. We're probably gonna make him look like a joke very shortly, but believe me when I say this guy is tough. He heals up every turn too off of his own big fish here. Wait, this time vaccine did cost more. I don't know. Oh, because it's every card. Right, they were only increasing the cost of other specific cards. No, I thought the other guy did all cards too by 2. But maybe it wasn't quite, or maybe it acts at a different time. It's a great question. Maybe we'll figure it out at some point. Applying Rust to ourselves is probably a really bad idea. Night Terrors is probably a great idea, though. So we didn't get a whole lot here. That excites me. But we can do this. Applies even more wet, which I like. And then might as well Divine Power. Get our Bless way up there. Yep, 17's pretty good. 12 powerful. Nice numbers to see. Vile Gas is doing 113, which isn't bad. What's this doing? 74. I mean, Penance is just gonna be doing more damage, you see? Like, 29 poison. Yeah, that's not a lot of poison, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. If we get up to like 200 poison, though, and Penance is still doing more, then I don't know. Then I'm gonna be really sad. Might as well... Oh, then I remove my wet. Don't like that. We're gonna heal up, though. Might as well Holy Smite. I think we have to keep like getting this guy down, because any damage we put here isn't gonna matter. Because let's see, you reduce curse charges by a lot, so reduces all the stuff we put on him. No, he didn't heal himself up this turn. Okay. Yeah, different attack, again, different game patterns versus Madness 16. So not fully used to everything here. But, ooh, it's so much poison. They gave me so much poison and wet. I can dispel all the rust. I feel like maybe I can just take these guys out. I don't know. Like, we're pretty up there now. Like Holy Blast is doing 214, Holy Smite is doing 140. So yeah, but that's great. And Holy Smite sucks. Like, it's just there for the bless, right? It makes Holy Blast look kind of good until you realize that like Dawn's Light for free is doing 101. Like,
2 Dawn's Light basically equal this Holy Blast at 26. Or I could do a Holy Storm, but I mean, that's not really like a fair comparison. I guess like if we just focus all our damage here, we probably win. Wow. Yep. Alright. Ooh, just unlocked a new card. This new card is incredible. I'll look at it in a second. Don't think I need Sanctuary. Do like Meditate. Don't think I need a Purple Mass Dispel. Would take it if I was worried, but I'm not. Amplify. Amplify is awesome. Dispel Silence and Dispel Disarm. Increase the aura charges by 50%. Increase curse charges by 50%. So the other version of this card is increase aura charges by 25% and increase curse charges by 50%. You can target anyone though, so obviously you do this on monsters to increase their curse charges by a lot. This is more for doing to your own heroes. This is awesome. This makes the baptism combo even more crazy. Like we could increase all the poison and wet charges before we do dilute, then we could dilute, or we could wait and then we could get like all the bless from the charges. So like I think amplify is better for the baptism combo as yellow, and blue is good if you're like divine power based. But either way, that is going to be the card that we are taking. Seems pretty solid to me. And we get a bunch of new items here. So, Brass Amulet's cool find. The Pirate Hat is a unique item that shows up here. Jolly Roger Rusty Hook is also. I don't know if any of these others are guaranteed, maybe one of them. But yeah, Rusty Hook gives us poison charges, immune to disarm. Every turn, apply poison and rust to a random monster. Not bad. The purple version is pretty okay, just a little bit more charges, a little bit more poison and rust each turn. Pirate Hat is awesome, gives us Fury and Block. And 10 resistances, which is a good amount of resistances. So this is kind of like, you know, like if you had Gladiator Helm and you know your team's going to be going slow, this might be better for you than a Gladiator Helm. Jolly Roger, if you're going a melee attack build, getting this is pretty cool. You probably want this on your carry is the only problem, so that Inspire that you get randomly probably won't be as good unless you're doing longer fights, which you probably are as like most teams. So yeah, I really like the Jolly Roger. I think it's one of the best new items they've added. It does not draw you anything, of course, but this is kind of just like an upgraded Berserker Fury item, whatever that item is called. Well, not upgrade Berserker Claws, but Edge of Fury. Berserker Claws obviously is a little bit more times a turn that you get the Fury. So, but it's a guaranteed version of Fury, so what can you complain about? It works off of any melee attacks. That said, we don't play any melee attacks. There's an argument for me doing Pirate Hat over Titan Gauntlets on Reginald. As long as we get Divine Powers off, I shouldn't need the Powerful every turn. We are still getting Powerful every turn from Mojo as well. So let's do it. We're a slow team. Let's take that Fury. It's exactly what I was talking about. I still like the draw over anything else. We could take like the Onyx Amulet here. I mean, she did almost die in some of those fights, so let's be a bit cautious. And yeah, that's going to do it for the new area. Lots of new stuff to explore in there still. Hope I showed off a number of cool things about it. Going to continue the normal stuff I've been doing here. We don't have any ways to get over the gap here, I don't think. So I'll have to plan my route accordingly. Could go for Chromatic Slime. Usually it's best to go down here. Maybe there's nothing at the Sacred Forge, it looks like, so maybe Chromatic Slime is our way. I'm gonna take a look at our shop, and then I will. Ooh, sorry, some good stuff. Retaliator, some good stuff. Retaliator is one of those armors that I was thinking about over Gloves of Agility in case we really needed to think about it. Okay, yeah, I'll be back. I'll let you know what I decided, and see you then. Okay, let me show off the changes that we've done. So. Not too much has changed here in Nezlek's deck. We did cut a few cards. Just going to show off what we have right now. We did make sure to upgrade Bernard's Dilute. I did realize that it doesn't vanish if we do this, and because we have Scavenge, that could make our Dilute go off twice in a turn, which is really sweet. Since I wasn't sure there was going to be a way for us to do that, but we now have the possibility. Might want to get rid of delay response. Could see getting rid of toxic ray and other things like that. But I'm gonna keep these things for now. Bought a mass dispel on Maluka again, just to be like safe. I think it's gonna serve us well in the later stages of the game here. Keeping Bad Augury for now, because she does have the on-hit apply dark, and it's a 0-cost card, so that's pretty good. Demonic Tutor, of course, is great for finding Unholy Storm. Not too much more to say here, and we didn't really change Reginald's deck up too much. He's kind of got everything he needs. Could get rid of the Divine Retribution, I would say. Maybe that's something we should do. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Dispel Magic as well. I mean, I say we didn't change up the deck too much. We got rid of all the bad cards that we've been testing out. You can see they are all gone. I'm going to keep Vile Gas around because I have some hope for it. Oh, I'd like to get rid of the Holy Smite too. I keep forgetting to do that. Maybe I'll do it now. We bought a Sanctification. So that's kind of nice. I guess I'll just upgrade it and change it. We're not upgrading like Sanctification for 1 billion anyways. Should be fine. Have some upgrades here. Could upgrade our dilutes to stay in the deck. Why not? It's interesting at the very least. And yeah, I'm not really doing anything else. Yeah. Okay. So those are the decks. We're going to head off and see what we can do. We did buy Retaliator on Nezglect, we bought Chalice of Queens on Maluka, and we bought a Sapphire Ring on our Bernard. So he's now going to be a bit slower. Should be pretty slow compared to the rest of our team now, actually. Might actually go after Reginald, which is maybe a bad thing now that I think about it, because we placed his super fast ring. Hopefully I can get a fast armor on him, though. We'll find out. Let's be off. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess like our holy damage is like our best damage type, so like it kind of matters what enemies we fight, but it also like kind of doesn't, if you know what I mean. Like I might as well just go around here. I haven't checked to see if Bernard has an option here, so let's go check to see it. We'll try our first fight and see how that goes. Ooh, we could remove 2 cards. Card removal is always free in all of these towns in Singularity, so this is a lot less valuable than it used to be, other than, well, I haven't actually gotten injuries yet. Might be expensive to remove injuries, so maybe it's not always free, but still it's free for every, like, non-injury card, which I think is nice, since you can only take 1 of cards, and it's hard to switch around. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Wow. That's so much damage. I don't even need to like do anything else. We don't have to Crescent Light, but we could. 1200 damage right at the end there. Last hit of Crescent Light. We took the better rewards because I thought, why not, right? So yeah, that's gonna be great. No, nothing here. Might as well take Neurotoxin. It did get upgraded. Could hit all monsters if you're at level 4. That's kind of neat. Or you could overcharge it for 1 monster. I don't think the overcharge on damage items tends to be very good. I don't think Purple Holy Blast would be there either. Black Hole, why not? We're gonna try it out. Everything else is a no-go. Go to the Ruined Plaza, and we'll see what we get. I like to scavenge around for something useful, because you can get regular, like, epic tier items, even if you don't get the mythics by passing this. But now we can find extraordinary items, and yeah, there we go. Okay, there's good height. Is this enough? No, this is just 2 speed again. It's not enough, unless we find another Night Veil. I mean, Berserker Claws is pretty sweet. It doesn't really do anything for us on this run, but it's kind of sweet. And we'll go for the upper statue. We have a 16% chance of picking. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Come on. Got electric zapped. Alright, that's pretty funny. Let's check out an exotic equipment shop. Why not? Well, actually, why not? It's probably because this might be a little bit difficult with the thorns. Plus 4 damage still, yeah, so these guys are going to be hitting us kind of hard. But not too hard. Wow, how are you guys slower than us? I'm not used to that, like, ever being a thing. We can now slow down. Problem is I need to slow down both Neglect and Reginald. What a shame. Okay, well, we're doing what we can. Divine Power is probably just the way to go then, right? Divine Power, Amplify. Like, we want to just make sure we have enough energy for those two things. And then we're all good. We'll do that. We'll do that, I suppose. Sure. You can take my curses. Okay. Want to give this... Why is it giving that to the turtle medal? The turtle doesn't matter anymore. Ooh, that electric shock. He's got us. Okay, we have that for cheapening, and then we want to play this for... Let's see, we have our resourceful still. Okay. Don't need baptism. We have one more resourceful. Might as well switch up what we're getting here. That looks fine. And then we have this, and we might as well save up. This is correct. Then we have Amplify. Okay, 7. 7 for 3. Still, that's like just barely efficient enough to be worth it. Can of course do better, but it's fine. I think Holy Storm's gonna get us through this. If not, then this Radiant Assault is probably gonna get us through it. Oh wait, they're all dead. And we win! Alright. Attacking the Thorns is so easy with the Sanctify. It's very nice. Don't need this Radiant Assault, don't need any of these. So many purple options. I feel like my purple chances of cards have been higher, but I must just be seeing things. Probably seeing what I want to see. Good shop items. Oh, there's the Night Veil! Now we can get the speed up to where we want it to be. Literally just for +3 speed? Is that worth losing out on Holy Hammer for me? That seems super dumb. I'm all for it. Oh, I can still get the Holy Hammer. It's worth having a lot less energy on Bernard. Yeah, it is. Okay. Plate mail would be great here too. I won't say no to that, but... Oh, but then I don't have any money for the slimes. That's fine. Not interested in slimes. Slimes are lame. We get a free card upgrade. Whenever we play a spell, we have stuff that could be done to us. Let's just take the money. Take the money and run. All right. Here we are at the Twins fight. This should be pretty doable. Haven't made too many changes to our deck. We did switch over this Amplify so that we can make sure we have a better Baptism combo. Increasing our curse charges will increase our poison and wet. We can get our dilute back up there, get even more wet right before switching over to Baptism, and getting all the bless done there. So that should be good. So yeah, we just benefit twice off of having wet and poison with dilute, rather than once off of the bless after the Baptism. So that was the thinking there. Still don't have Baptism on Bernard, but that's okay. His deck's looking pretty solid anyways. We were able to upgrade Poison Catalyst to be tripled in case we need to go that long in fights. Have our Black Hole here on Maluka. Things are looking good. As for our equipment, we got the Retaliator here that we bought early on. I think we showed that already. We got Holy Hammer from the middle. Probably showed that off, I would imagine. And we got our Night Veil, so our speeds are now correct on Bernard. Actually picking up 2 of those was really funny. Okay. Let us combat them directly. Oh, I should have bought the Poison Slime on Bernard instead of keeping Mimi. Well, whatever. This is why we need all the resistances, by the way, on Neglect, so we can survive this earlier on. If this was Madness 16, this would be a lot more damage. We'd have a lot more block, and I think that's scaled by like 2.5 or something like that, so we have to have like at least this much resistance to like barely survive. Otherwise, the evasion would have been super good against the shield charge. That's all meta stuff that we don't have to worry about just yet, because like I think we're gonna like win. This is pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to hit this guy too many times, but at the same time I do a lot of damage. That's so much regen. Gives us even more dark resistance and stuff too. Don't know if I'm gonna have the cards I want to grab here, but hey. Setup. Okay, not quite. Expected Prophecy. Not quite. Wicked Fortune Telling. Wicked Fortune Telling. That'll ensure that we have the best chance of grabbing the thing that we need, right? Yeah. It's 17 poison. Still not that bad. And 16 wet. Okay. We can get that up even higher. Yeah, seems fine. Well, Vile Gas if I want it. Can triple our poison here. 174. They only have 900 HP instead of like 2000 or whatever it normally is. Oh, I'm slowed. I just noticed that. Whoops. Probably should keep this. Maybe that wasn't worth playing. All those Vile Gas is going to be worth playing, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we don't have our Bless yet. So our damage is kind of pathetic. But even with kind of pathetic damage, we still take out a twin. Because this is lowest level madness. Okay, that's hurting us a little bit. Well, there's the baptism combo I was looking for, but all our wet charges are gone now because we hit Dawn's punishment a lot. It doesn't look so good anymore. Well, it's still like 2 for 18 bless. I guess that's something. It's not like amazing, but it's something. I'll take it, I guess. Alright. Yeah, we've easily won this fight. Might even just like win through all the damage that they could deal. I'm tempted to try it out. Oh, we're at the 11. It's so good. Think I could win with Maluka? I mean, do you think it's possible? This seems dangerous. Nah, not quite. But we didn't really take any damage. We healed it all off immediately, which is incredible. Now I have poison flat. I can't do that like twice, can I? I could do it twice. Hold up. I'm gonna try out the dream. There's the dilute. Oh, didn't get that. Okay, would you get holy water? No, that's not what I'm looking for. So we'll do that, I guess. You're like super dead, which is a lot worse than being regularly dead. Don't know if I have a clarity. Oh, I do have a clarity coming up. Well, if we have clarity coming up, might as well. Wow. That dark damage is doing something, huh? They have negative 95% resist thanks to all the poison we have on them. We did get baptism again, but we did lose a lot of our charges. We do have one draw. So if I do this to myself, should be able to guarantee draw the dilute. Yes. Okay. Then we have fanaticism. We have the dilute. It's up to 29. Yeah, you know, I would say that's pretty good. Oh, we should have done that first, right? Yeah. Oh, 112 bless. I think we're just killing in one shot here. 524 damage. This is awesome. This is great. Yeah, sure. I'll grab a demonic tutor. And then we have our choice of purple holy water or a yellow holy water. I think we'll go with purple. Seems kind of fun. Maybe it'll be good. We'll see how it scales. Gotta test it all out. It's good for theory crafting to play on low level runs, honestly. Heavenly Blessing, cool card. Don't need it. We did get our level up. Let's see what the items are. Oh, wait, we got Nullifier too? Oh man, okay, well, I mean, the only other card I would like take over... Yeah, I mean, I have to go with Lightbringer, right? Lightbringer is so much cooler than Holy Hammer. I don't know that it's better, but it is cooler. The Nullifier has to be taken. I think it's only reasonable on maybe Maluka here. Could take Avoidance Collar on Nezglect, just to make sure he never dies. It's probably worth it, even at the cost of an energy. Sure. And then we'll go Super Sapphire Ring. Wow, great upgrades. Let's go over our level ups as well. Where, of course, I mean, I could go for the extra energy here. Doesn't sound like it matters too much. The Inspire, like, Inspire's nice. Inspire's really good. Do I want the extra energy, like, on a chance, on a heal? I don't know. I never take this. Let's just take it and be disappointed later when it's bad. Reverberation really makes all our spells a lot more playable, reducing the cost of the holy spell by 3 twice a turn. All damage done increased and plus more dark. I'd say that's pretty good, right? Yeah, pretty good. And then, so we got the nullifier, and now we're gonna have a second nullifier because this guy gets +1 more vulnerable charge, and then vulnerable on monsters have +8 max charges. Let's see how high vulnerable can go here. Might be really, really high. I don't know if there's going to be too much more interesting until the final boss, so I might just skip straight ahead to that. We're going to go the upper route, remove whatever cards we see fit, take maybe more HP so that we can just survive easier in the final fight here, so we don't get nuked down, and then we'll face the moment of truth together. Alright, here we are at the final boss. Nothing changed too much other than editing our decks down a little bit, trying to get the dilute combo, the baptism going. We've had some near close calls, getting like almost 100 bless, but then failing to draw the baptism combo completely, so hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. Had some bad luck on the altars as well, just have been rolling terribly this run, but it hasn't mattered so much. Let's give Bernard this option. You are a waste of talent. Give me that Philosopher's Stone. I mean, what does Bernard want with the Philosopher's Stone? Is he gonna do something awful? Might be. Might be. Alright. Apologize for anybody who's more into the lore, by the way. I'm really not reading out everything. It's definitely something you can pause and read if you would like to, but that's not what I'm about. I am going to see if we can beat this fight without any issues. Alright. Can I just go straight for hand check? Oh, right. Another thing I want to do is like see how much vulnerable we can actually get to. Could be incredible. Okay. Can we get to the combo? That's really all I need to know. Expected prophecy. Okay, we found a loot. That's pretty good. This is a flask. Okay, we have set up. We got poison flask. Okay, that's super exciting. We have more vulnerable we could get to too. What is this? This is like random monster. Oh, I like all the cards in my hand. These are all like the perfect cards. So I have to be choosy here, unfortunately. Probably need more draw on Nezglek. Do I need maximum draw on Nezglek? Okay, let's see. Let's see. First, let's do this. It's this plus this. Now we're at 54. Then we dilute first. Then we can do this. I don't think that's gonna matter, but we can grab dilute again. And we're at 59. Ooh, wait, can we go even further? We can! Oh, we got a random dilute pull. That's amazing. Okay, we're at 28 now, but we're at 80 water. Okay. I think in this instance, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Nezglek as much draw as humanly possible. And then we'll have 9 vulnerable on hand check. There's gonna be a point where like this doesn't matter, but it's not yet. 15. We actually hit hand check on the random hit right there. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we can go up much higher than 15 as well. Okay, we got dilute baptism. Okay, we actually we actually just like straight up got it. Was there anything else I was gonna do? Did I have like any other ways of poisoning? I don't, right? Oh wait, I do. Increase the curse charges by 50%. Right. So we do this. That's pretty good. And we're gonna want to give powerful as well, and then we do another dilute. So we're at 142. Hold up, we can go further, right? Might as well holy water. We're not gonna get powerful necessarily. Oh, we might actually. Hold up. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get powerful. Quite easily, in fact. We'll give some draw there too. So we have Holy Water. Sorry, thinking about it. That's going to be 150 Bless straight off the bat. I'll do Anthem of Hope just in case we somehow don't survive this turn. Then we can play this for +3, get up to maximum powerful, 161 Bless. The Divine Power doesn't look so good now, does it? Oh, that's so much damage. Alright, Crescent Light should just like end it. I mean, everything should just like end it at this point. Could almost end ourselves with Fanaticism, but we don't because we're actually getting dark resistance from all this Bless and the Courage, so we're at 77% resist, so this doesn't actually take us out. What a lovely, lovely time this is. I think this will like definitely end the fight though. 6,000 damage to hand check? Perfect. Okay. That was great. Let's do it again. That's exactly the dream come true. I'm glad I got to show it off. We didn't get up to the maximum vulnerable charges, but that's okay. I think I'll live. I don't think we're gonna have to play around Martyrdom. We don't have as good of a draw here, unfortunately. But even if it takes us 2 turns, I'm not too worried. 52% resist is pretty solid. What do I have here? Okay. Expected Prophecy. Yeah, we don't really quite have it because we don't have Dilute, unfortunately. Let's put no Toxin on top then. We'll try this a little bit of a different way. And Revealing Flask. It's kind of okay. I should do this. Purge, Toxic. Let's just see how much like Poison can do here. 231 on him already. Doesn't seem terrible. 17 vulnerable. Alright, he's already at negative 95 shadow resist. We can go even higher. We can go even further beyond. Let's grab Night Terrors and see what we can do there. Because this should add lower resistance. Yep. Yeah, we'll do Fortune Telling here. Holy Storm seems good, but it's not what I'm looking for. Really what I'm looking for, all I want for Christmas is that Crescent Light. Crescent Light would be great. Okay, if we have to survive a turn, we'll do that, and then let's go up to Divine Power Up. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, we have like 4 Doom on us anyways? Oh my gosh. We're more than good. We have Holy Crusader. So we'll hit here. Ah, we drew the Crescent Light. That's wonderful. Okay. Hold up. Can I like, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the most damage we can get. I don't want to like kill him too fast. And I don't know if like we will if I do Holy Smite first. Maybe? No, we're still good. 1,000 damage. Not too shabby. He's only got 4 wet on him, but this is doing 215 damage, which is a lot less than the rest of these cards, that's for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we can go. Yeah, he's at negative 95 resist now, right? Beautiful. And he's literally at 1. Wow. Incredible. I think he's gonna pop to this poison. But hey, we showed off the cool hand check turn, and then he just goes down, takes himself out. Yeah, so that's gonna be the Singularity run. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Definitely adds a new, fresh take on the game. Seems like we get the unlocks from there as well. It's kind of just a different mode of adventure. It says I spent a lot of time, but honestly a lot of that was just paused going to get lunch and stuff. So yeah, I'll take a look at the Tome of Knowledge, the past games. Hopefully you all enjoyed the run. If you did, I would appreciate if you could leave a like. It does help out a lot. I didn't need a new weapon on Nazgulect apparently. 28,000 damage on Reginald. Makes sense that wouldn't be too tough. But yeah, I do plan on playing more of this series. We'll see how far we go. I think at least to Madness 10 is going to be the goal here. Yeah, tougher monsters is going to make this all harder. There's Exhaustion, Pending Doom, Decadence. We're used to all of these modifiers. That should make it significantly harder, especially because there's like nothing that's going to make it easier than it just was right there for us. We're not leveling up anymore, of course, so we might be able to do less and less beam teams as time goes on. But that was a fun one for me, and yeah, catch you all later.